In 2014, Christopher Nolan's Interstellar captivated audiences with its stunning visuals and gripping narrative. But beyond the scientific concepts of black holes, time dilation, and space travel lies a rich philosophical landscape. The film grapples with fundamental questions about love, time, and the human condition. What does it mean to be human in the vast expanse of the universe? Can love transcend the limitations of time and space? Today, we're going to explore the deeper philosophical concepts at play in Interstellar and how the film engages with ideas from thinkers like Immanuel Kant, Soren Kierkegaard, and Friedrich Nietzsche. Welcome to today's video. We're going to take a deep dive into the philosophy behind Interstellar, one of the most thought-provoking films of the 21st century. Let's explore how this space epic taps into existentialism, metaphysics, and the philosophy of love and time. At the heart of Interstellar is an exploration of the human condition, especially in the face of existential crises. The Earth is dying, resources are dwindling, and humanity is on the brink of extinction. Cooper, the film's protagonist, is faced with an impossible choice: stay on Earth with his family, or embark on a dangerous mission that may save humanity but means leaving his children behind. This tension between personal desire and a larger moral duty mirrors existentialist concerns about choice, responsibility, and meaning. Existentialist thinkers like Jean-Paul Sartre argue that we are condemned to be free, meaning we must make choices without any preordained purpose or guidance. Cooper is thrown into a situation where he must choose between conflicting duties: his love for his daughter Murph and his duty to humanity. His decision to go into space is an acknowledgement of the heavy burden of existential freedom and responsibility. At the same time, Cooper's journey reflects Sartre's idea that existence precedes essence. Cooper's essence, who he is and what he stands for, is defined by his actions. He cannot escape the responsibility of choosing. This existential dilemma is echoed throughout the film, as each character must confront their own sense of purpose in the vast, indifferent universe. Take Dr. Mann, for example. His actions reflect the darker side of existential freedom. Faced with his own mortality and isolation, he chooses self-preservation over the collective good, betraying the mission. His cowardice and deceit remind us that, in the face of the absurd, a universe without inherent meaning, some people may falter. This echoes Albert Camus' notion of the absurd in the myth of Sisyphus and raises questions about how humans cope with the harsh reality of existence. One of the most striking moments in Interstellar is when Amelia Brand delivers her monologue about love being a force that transcends space and time.
Love isn't something we invented. It's observable, powerful. It has to mean something.
This may seem like a sentimental departure from the film's scientific core, but it actually taps into deeper philosophical questions about love's role in human existence. Philosophers like Soren Kierkegaard and Emmanuel Levinas have written extensively about the ethical and metaphysical dimensions of love. For Kierkegaard, love is tied to faith and the leap into the unknown. In his work Works of Love, he speaks of love as a duty that transcends rationality. Amelia's belief that love can guide them to the right planet reflects Kierkegaard's idea of a leap of faith, trusting in something that cannot be fully understood or quantified. Amelia's argument also aligns with Levinas' philosophy of the other. Levinas believed that love is an ethical call to responsibility for the other, whether that other is a person, or in this case, humanity as a whole. Cooper's love for Murph is what keeps him going, but it is also what binds him to the larger mission of saving humanity. In a way, love in Interstellar is portrayed as the ultimate ethical guide. Cooper's descent into the black hole to send Murph the quantum data becomes the film's most striking moment of philosophical symbolism. He is literally and metaphorically transcending space and time out of love for his daughter. This act of love is what ultimately saves humanity, suggesting that love is not just an emotion, but a metaphysical force that connects individuals across the boundaries of time and space. Time is one of the central philosophical themes of Interstellar. The film challenges our understanding of time as a linear, one-way phenomenon, particularly in its portrayal of time dilation and the Tesseract, where Cooper is able to interact with different moments in his daughter's past. This exploration of time has strong philosophical connections to Immanuel Kant's ideas about the nature of reality. Kant argued that time and space are not things that exist independently of us. Rather, they are structures of the human mind through which we experience reality. In Interstellar, we see this play out quite literally. The fifth-dimensional beings have a different understanding of time, and Cooper, once inside the Tesseract, can perceive time as a spatial dimension, something he can move through and manipulate. Kant's philosophy suggests that our experience of time is subjective, shaped by the limitations of our perception. In the Tesseract, Cooper experiences what Kant might call nominal time. Time as it truly is outside of human perception. This raises fascinating questions about the nature of reality itself. If time can be perceived differently, what does that mean for human existence? Additionally, the concept of time dilation in the film reflects another Kantian idea, that the universe is not fully knowable to us. As humans, we are bound by the categories of perception, time, space, and causality, but Interstellar hints at the possibility of realities beyond our comprehension. When Cooper and his crew encounter extreme time dilation, the film invites us to consider the limitations of our understanding and the vastness of the unknown. Another philosophical concept that emerges in Interstellar is Friedrich Nietzsche's idea of eternal recurrence. Nietzsche asked, "If you had to live your life over and over in exactly the same way for all eternity, would you be able to embrace it?" This idea, eternal recurrence, forces us to confront the meaning of our choices and the significance of our existence. Throughout the film, Cooper's actions echo this Nietzschean dilemma. He is caught in a cycle of sacrifice, love, and survival. Each choice he makes, to leave Earth, to enter the black hole, forces him to confront the weight of his decisions, knowing they will echo across time. In a sense, Interstellar asks us to consider, if we were given the chance to live again, would we make the same sacrifices? Would we choose love or duty? For Nietzsche, the idea of eternal recurrence was a challenge to embrace life in all its complexity, with all its highs and lows. Cooper, despite all the hardships he faces, ultimately chooses to affirm life, even when confronted with the vastness of space and time. He embodies Nietzsche's concept of the Übermensch, the individual who creates meaning in a meaningless universe. In the end, Interstellar is more than just a science fiction film. It's a deeply philosophical meditation on time, love, and the human spirit. By exploring themes from existentialism, metaphysics, and the ethics of love, the film asks us to confront some of the most profound questions about our place in the universe. What does it mean to exist in a universe that is indifferent to us? Can love transcend space and time? And how do we create meaning in a world filled with uncertainty? Thank you for joining me on this philosophical journey through Interstellar. If you found this exploration thought-provoking, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more deep dives into the philosophy of your favorite films. Until next time, keep asking the big questions.